In this video, I'll uncover the health benefits of baking soda. Hi ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dr. Zarowski and welcome back to the channel. Now if you're new to the channel, it's a pleasure to have you here. Be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification, and join our notification community so I can help you excel your health and your life. In this video, we're talking about the health benefits of baking soda. This is a really incredible topic because this is a really simple remedy that most people have right in their kitchen that they didn't know had so many uses, especially when it comes to their health. So let's talk about this topic and dive right in. First here, what we want to do is use it for oral hygiene. Okay, many toothpastes actually have baking soda in it, and it's for a good reason. And so you can use it for plaque removal. It's known to whiten your teeth up, and you can also use it as a mouthwash because it acts as an antibacterial and an antimicrobial, which is very powerful for avoiding cavities. And when we look at using it for plaque removal and whitening your teeth, you can actually just take your toothbrush, dip it into some baking soda, and then brush it. And so it has a little bit of an abrasive quality to it that is going to help whiten your teeth up and remove that plaque. Next here is deodorant. So a lot of people like to make natural deodorant because many of the deodorants in the store are full of different chemicals and toxins, and so putting those different toxins and chemicals in your armpit every day is not going to help improve your health in any way. So when people go and make their own deodorant, they'll use baking soda in many cases because it's a natural deodorizer. And so putting some baking soda with coconut oil and some other different mixtures, you can make your own homemade deodorant. So you can look up some recipes online as to how you can make that if that's something you're interested in. But once again, it's a great natural deodorant. Next here is kidney disease. So it's very powerful for your kidney health. And typically when we look at people who are suffering from kidney disease, essentially they're going to have a buildup of lactic acid in the body, and essentially it leads to metabolic acidosis, and this is a big problem. And so using the baking soda will help buffer this acid and balance the pH. In a study, what they found is with 134 adults with chronic kidney disease, they supplemented with baking soda and they were 36% less likely to develop rapid kidney failure. So this is something that is very, very critical for someone who is suffering from a kidney problem. Using some baking soda is very powerful in this case. So what you do is you just mix it up in some water, drink it, and it's going to help your kidney health, especially if you're suffering from some sort of kidney disease. And when we look at the kidneys, if you're suffering from high blood pressure, if you're suffering from diabetes, or any of these things that actually tear up the kidneys, you want to make sure that you're working to reverse them so you don't have to think about chronic kidney disease down the road. Next is cancer. Many forward-thinking doctors that deal with cancer in many cases are having their patients go and drink some water with baking soda in it because basically it's going to increase the pH of the acidic tumors and help stop them from metastasizing. So it's going to inhibit that metastasis and it's going to help reverse this cancer problem. So basically, like I said, forward-thinking doctors are utilizing this when it comes to cancer in their patients. Next here is heartburn. So there's many reasons that people suffer from heartburn. Some of them are stress, greasy foods, overeating, stomach alkalinity, and late night snacking. Now, when we look at baking soda, we can use this to help reduce the heartburn. Now, I always say that using the baking soda is a short-term problem. And the reason I say it's a short-term problem is because typically when you have heartburn, it's due to stomach alkalinity, and the stomach just isn't functioning correctly. So when we want to go and reverse heartburn, many people are actually using apple cider vinegar. So they're putting acid on what most people perceive to be as an acid problem, and it actually helps. And so what we want to do is, if we're going to use the baking soda, we use it in order to just help in the short term, in the now, but it's not a long-term solution. It is known to help for heartburn, but just not a long-term solution. Sports performance. So when we look at sports performance, this is pretty cool because what happens is as you're working out hard, you build up lactic acid and that leads to fatigue in the muscle groups. And so if you use baking soda, it's going to help raise the pH and buffer that lactic acid. And what the studies show is that people who are performing athletically or at a high level were able to actually last within their workout 4.5 minutes longer when drinking some baking soda water prior to the workout. So once again, we can take a little bit of baking soda, mix it up in water, drink that prior to our workout, and this is a trick that athletes use to last longer out in the field. Next here is skin conditions. Now, skin conditions is something that baking soda has been known to help with significantly, and it's almost any skin condition, whether it's like psoriasis or even, insect bites, bug stings, rashes, and even sunburns. And so what we can do is we can make a paste. I remember as a child, my mom would make a paste with baking soda and then put that on a sting or a bug bite. We can put that paste on the skin and it helps out significantly. Next here is how to use it. Now, when we look at like sports performance or doing a mouth rinse or maybe kidney disease and cancer, what we want to do is we want to mix 1 to 2 teaspoons in an 8-ounce glass of water. Mix that up, drink it, and that's how we're going to get the benefit. Or just swish it around in your mouth if you're using it as a mouthwash. We also can make a paste, and you just take a little bit of water, a little bit of baking soda, or you can even use baking soda and coconut oil, mix maybe even a little bit of essential oils in there, make that paste, put it on the skin, and it's going to be very soothing and really help heal some of these different skin conditions that you might be facing, or some of these maybe stings or bug bites. And then also we can mix 1 to 2 cups in bath water. That's also very healing for any type of skin condition and rash, sunburn. And so those are the ways that you can use baking soda to improve your health. And what I'll do is I'll put a link to the baking soda that I like to use in the description below. And it's just simply, I like to find one that doesn't have contaminants in it, one that's very pure, one that is just, I know that I can trust. And so I'll put that in the description below. Other than that, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and share in the comment section below how you use baking soda to improve your health. And also, if you haven't done so yet, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'd greatly appreciate that. Check out my other videos on how you can improve your health. I'll see you in the next video.